Wasted Potential on the right, East Coast Core on the left.
Game on.
Both teams lose their Dorito player, but both teams up to the center. 4-on-4 game right now. Actually, Wasted Potential has 2 bodies in the center. Wasted Potential also in the Snake 1. But I like how Core is pushing up the Dorito side right now. Wasted Potential now getting into the Snake 2. We got Big Dog Jake in the Snake can, shooting Snake side at the Snake 2, keeping him from pushing up to the 50 Snake. And Wasted Potential going to lose one of their center players. And Core loses their Dorito player. Oh, that's a big kill for Wasted Potential. Potential now getting into the 50 Snake. Jake making a huge run from the Snake can to the Dorito corner. Great fill. And now he's pushing down the Dorito side. And he gets the kill on the tower. Now he's up to the Dorito 3 and he gets taken out. Oh man. 2-on-1 now. Core's single body is in the Snake brick. Oh my goodness.
Towel. 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 Point approved.
So Wasted Potential is going to get that point. Up next, we're going to have Dyzana going up against the Rude Boys. Since D3 was postponed, will it be a different blind layout? Gonna have to wait to confirm on that. We'll talk to Big John and see what he's thinking. I know, right? You saw that move by Jake. He literally went from the Snake can all the way to the Dorito corner, all the way up to the Dorito 3. Shot the first tower guy. He had a chance to, to close that out. That would have been a great move. That would have been the move of the day, actually, if he would have pulled that off.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
All right, Rude Boys are going to be on the left, Dyzana on the right. Both teams 1-0 heading into this match.
Game on.
Snake on the break for Rude Boys. Snake on the break for Dyzana as well. Oh, and Dyzana's going to lose their Dorito player and their Snake player. Good shooting on the break for the Rude Boys. Five on 3 right now in favor of the Rude Boys. Still 5 on 3 in favor of the Rude Boys. and Rude Boys are going to lose their Snake Brick player. Rude Boys now getting into the 50 Snake. And see, this is what Kenny and I were talking about. When you get to this 50 Snake, you don't really have many good shots on the D side. It's good to be in there, I guess, but it doesn't shut down the D side like you would think. So only 2 bodies left alive for Dyzana. Four for Rude Boys. Oh, and Rude Boys are going to lose their 50 Snake player. 2-on-3 now in favor of the Rude Boys. They're pushing up the D side. Actually, it might be a 2-on-2, guys. No, it's a 2-on-3. Dyzana's going to concede that.
Towel.
And Rude Boys are going to walk away with this
Point
first
approved.
dub.
1 minute.
Pretty good game for the Rude Boys. But, yeah, I definitely expect this to be a back-and-forth match with them and Dyzana. Whose pits are you hearing? You're hearing Wasted Potential's pit yelling at their player after the point, the first point of this set. We should have some players
30
mic'd up.
seconds.
I think that's kind of hard to do.
That would be cool though.
That would be pretty cool.
But you have to have
20 seconds.
the right people mic'd up.
Right. Right.
Like I don't know if they can mic you up because you'd be talking too much smack, too many cuss words, too many.
10 seconds.
I'm joking.
I freed him, he's dog water. Cracked him, downed him. Alright, here we go.
Game on.
Core on the right, Wasted Potential on the left. Core losing one of their Snake players, it looks like. Five players alive for Wasted Potential right now. Oh, and Core losing another player.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah,
Ref's
no,
checking him
no
out.
Moss.
Oh, he's good. You can see Wasted Potential's layout here. They got a really good spread on the field, but then they do lose their Snake player. You can see the Wasted Potential player in the center brick wrapping all the way around, trying to break this game open. Looking at it from Core's view. He's up in their business. You can see him wrapping around their center brick now, trying to get a shot on the Snake. He's got the entire D side to not worry about.
And that is gonna do it.
Wasted Potential's looking good.
Yeah.
Someone called out Wasted Potential as being one of the teams that go all the way.
Towel.
That
Towel.
person's looking like a...
Towel. Point approved.
Here we go back with Dyzana and the Rude Boys.
1 minute.
It's absolutely beautiful outside.
It's perfect
It's
out,
such
man.
a great day for paintball.
Yeah, it's really nice out.
If you're in the area, come by, come hang out. We ask that you keep logged into the viewership. If you're here watching in person, just to help out with the stream numbers. And if you guys have Amazon Prime, subscribe and help us out so we can keep growing this thing.
30 seconds.
What's up, Ashley Turtle? Yeah, Wasted is looking good right now. You know? But it's, in my opinion, it's still way too early
20
to
seconds.
pick a favorite.
Concur.
You know, I need to wait at least till after lunch till
Concur.
I have a set decision.
Concur. Refs cleaning off the bunkers in between the
10
points.
seconds.
It's the little things.
It's the little things.
Dyzana on your left, Rude Boys on your right.
Game on.
Dyzana Snake 2 on the break, making it. Looks to be 5-on-5 right now.
I didn't say it, Dylan said it. And nothing's happened. Alright, so it's me. It seems to be that the big breakouts are people going to Snake 2. But I don't really know how much they're able to capitalize from being in that position.
Right.
It's a good position to be in, obviously, but I just don't know that that you can do a lot from that. Dyzana just dropped their Snake bricks. Now it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Rude Boys. The Rude Boys drop their Dorito corner, so now it's a 4-on-4.
Dyzana loses their Dorito corner as well.
4-on-3. Checking out Rude Boys' layout right here. Ref coming in to check. Looks like he might be trying to hide something.
Good communication by Trent right now.
Ref calls Rude Boys player clean. And then checking out Dyzana's spread. They do have the Dorito 2 and the Snake 2, so you like the positioning for Dyzana despite being down a body. Both teams kind of just... Oh, and Liz got eliminated from the Dorito side for Dyzana. So now all of a sudden I believe it's a 4-on-2 in favor of Rude Boys. Dyzana does have the Snake presence.
This guy in Dyzana is rocking some Nike baseball gloves.
Might be a trendsetter. Harrisonburg Havoc lost their first game, Joker Ludo 2, and what is wasted potential standing from the first match? I don't have the data to give you that answer, but I do know they won their first match against Havoc, as a matter of fact. Cody69 Bun watching on the big screen. Nice. Hope the quality looks good for you, sir.
Ciao.
Dyzana's going
Ciao.
to concede that point.
Ciao.
Rude Boys are now going to be up 2-0.
I like the concession by Dyzana due to the fact that they were down bodies and they were right next to each other. They didn't really have much to
Point
work with.
approved.
So I'm not upset with that move by Dyzana.
1 minute.
Back to this East Coast Core versus Wasted Potential match. With 5 minutes left, East Coast Core is going to want to get on the board. At this point.
They need to.
What Kenny and I have kind of realized is if you do have a 2-point cushion, you can definitely burn some time off
Yeah, you're
on this
sitting
layout.
pretty. You're sitting pretty. Now, we did watch
30 seconds.
Roughnecks was up by one. Was it Roughnecks? Somebody was up by 1 point with 2 minutes left, and they were not able to hold off the attack. So
20 seconds.
it is doable. to push down on a team trying to lock it down in this field.
Right.
But again, I don't think these teams know the exact in and outs of this layout.
10 seconds.
Positioning quite yet.
Right.
Going back to the 2 box. Waste potential on your right. East Coast Core on the left. Wasted potential. This needs to play their game. They're up 2 points. Oh my goodness! The player going to the Bermuda Triangle for wasted potential got smacked in the face. Craig got him out of there real quick. 5 on 4 in favor.
4 on 4.
Yep, 4 on 4.
Oh, and East Coast Core losing their other Dorito player. They're having a tough time staying alive on the Dorito side.
Yeah, and that's the one side you really can make work on, so that's unfortunate for East Coast Core. You can see wasted potential player in the center Aztec just standing over top, rolling his gun. That's when you feel like you're in control of the game, when you can stand over top of the bunker, reload and shoot, and just look around. Wasted potential now pushing into the Snake 2. Wasted potential pushing up to the Dorito. Now going on to their side of the field. Oh, but he did it a little sloppy and got caught.
Oh, and he shoots the Snake guy.
Yeah. We're looking at East Coast Core right now. I like this move by the East Coast Core player.
He did this the first point and almost got a 3-pack. That's Big Jake Levy. Way to spread the field back on this Dorito side.
Yeah, that was a really heads-up play. Now you can see East Coast Core on wasted potential side of the field. He's going to try to come get him. He's in their Bermuda Triangle, but he got eliminated.
And I think we have a 1-on-1, Kenny. We do.
Is this the first one of the day?
We have a 1-on-1.
So it's the
Oh, and he's gonna shoot him in the visor. Great shot from the Dorito corner all the way to the Snake brick.
That's what we call a crossfield shot. Those are tough to pull off, but he just did it.
What kind of pizza do you guys want?
I like cheese.
Pepperoni.
You want to do pepperoni? Do you guys want anything else?
Water.
Water?
Good 1-on-1 win for East Coast Core, and they definitely needed that.
Yeah, that was big. That was big, and that was wasted potential was in the driver's seat on that one.
Ace.
But that just shows you, I mean, there's something to be said. We saw the wasted potential player go up the Dorito side. He kind of did it lackadaisically,
Point
and he got
approved.
shot because he didn't dive into the bunker. He went in standing up, you get shot. The Snake 2
1
player with
minute.
wasted potential was in his bunker and got shot out of his bunker. It's these little things that add up to
Right.
the point. And that's just a matter of tightening up, you
Right.
know? They didn't, East Coast Core didn't do anything that was groundbreaking. Yeah, pepperoni, he's already Jay White.
If Core wins this, will it be the first comeback win on this
30
field?
seconds.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think so. I think so.
20 seconds.
Dyzana's going to be on the right. Rude Boys on the left. Rude Boys with that comfy 2-point
10
lead
seconds.
that we've been talking about. And if they can win this one, it's pretty much curtains.
Rude Boys on your left, Dyzana on the right.
Game on.
Big move to the Dorito 3 on the break for Rude Boys. Dyzana getting the Snake 2, though.
Rude Boys player went to the Bermuda Triangle and instantly got eliminated.
302 lost their first match. They'll be playing in the next set, though.
But they did look good. 302 did look good. So checking out Dyzana's spread right now.
Rude Boys losing one player. I think it's a 5-on-4 right now in favor of Dyzana.
4-on-4. Dyzana dropped their Bermuda Triangle.
But just shoot the Dorito player for Rude Boys.
Checking out Rude Boys spread. They have 3 players remaining. It's a 4-on-3 in favor of Dyzana right now. And then Dyzana simultaneously drops 2 bodies. So now it's a 3-on-2. It's funny how these games are kind of flip-flopping.
Yeah.
Now it's a 3-on-2 in favor of Rude Boys. Dyzana player tries to fill out to the middle, gets to the Bermuda Triangle. You can see here Dyzana spread. You got Bermuda Triangle and Snake 2. Dyzana players talking it up to each other. When you're down bodies, if you can, and when we say down bodies, meaning if your team has 2 players and the other team has 3, if you can talk it up with your teammate, you're going to feel a lot better about things.
Right.
But just like that, this guy's on their side of the Dorito. Eliminates the Bermuda Triangle.
Ciao.
And Dyzana
Ciao.
gonna concede that one.
Ciao.
That was a nice move by the Rude Boys Dorito player to get up there and
Point approved.
in the game.
You know, and Dyzana looked really good
1
in their
minute.
first match, Kenny, but they're about to get mercied by the Rude Boys.
Yeah, and the Rude Boys, they're now two matches in a row rolling, feeling good, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, East Coast Core down 2-1. They were down 2-0 with 5 minutes left. It is now 2-1, just over 3 minutes left. This is a big point for Core. You know, you don't want to be down, lose this one and be down 2 points with
30
say, a minute
seconds.
left.
I wonder what the average point time is right now.
Right, because they seem a little bit longer than you would think.
I would think maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Closer to 3 perhaps.
20 seconds.
Let's go Core. Billy Boy rooting for
10
Core.
seconds.
See if Jake might have to win another one-on-one.
3:22 on the clock.
That feeling when you get called into work early.
Game on.
And Wasted Potential lose 2 players on the break.
Wow. And meanwhile, Core's got the Dorito set up. What are they going to do with it? Wasted Potential does get into the Snake 1. But this is where I'd like to see the Core players start to work this D side.
Absolutely.
And he's getting on the horse. But for the guys that are looking at, guys and girls that are watching this to be technically sound, for me, we're seeing players come to this Dorito 1 and 2 and look inside.
No,
I don't think that's worth it.
not at all.
I think you want to have your Dorito player doing what this guy's doing right now, every single time, like a robot. Seriously, like a robot. That's what they do. And you keep the guy in the corner to look over him.
Wrap and go.
Right, and the teams that figure this out and take advantage of this are going to have success on this Dorito side. You see, he's looking inside now. I don't know that I like that. I think you stay on the wire.
Yeah, I don't agree.
And I would say that based on the way that this corner is, I don't know that it's worth going to the Dorito 2. I think that guy should stay in the corner and just, because then you have an angle, you have an inside angle on the Doritos, and you have your mirror in the other corner.
So I believe just 2 bodies left alive for Wasted Potential.
Yeah, now they're starting to come down their D side here. You can see that. We'll check out Wasted Potential spread here. They do still have Snake 2, and they have a guy in this Dorito side can. But he's going to have to deal with them pushing down this Dorito side.
And here he comes making the run.
Yeah, he made the run, but he didn't get anybody because there was nobody there to bunker.
Right.
And on top of that, the guy behind him that was playing his support had just gotten eliminated. So that was unfortunate for East Coast Core. They had the positioning and just
60
threw
seconds.
it away.
And now we are at less than a minute in this point. And East Coast Core had it, but it looks like they might blow this, Kenny.
Yeah. And then you can see here, wasted potential. Now they're the ones taking over the D side. He had shot the Bermuda Triangle, and he's going to go and hit the buzzer. So for the technical people watching, I think you stay in the Dorito side
Towel.
corner.
Towel.
Even if your players
Towel.
in Dorito 3 or 4, you stay
Point
in the D
approved.
side corner. You're shooting your gun your whole time.
Down the wire.
It might be
1
boring,
minute.
but it's necessary.
Right.
And if you see your guy in the Dorito starting to look inside and he's kind of hanging out inside, you yell at him, hey, or her, yell at them, take the wire.
Yeah. Wrap and go. Wrap and go. You know. So Rude Boys back, up 3-0, and if they win this point, it's going to be a mercy rule.
That's right. And for people watching
30
that
seconds.
don't know what we're saying inside or take the wire. So if, for example, you're looking at the screen right now and you see this first big Dorito, because it looks like a Dorito, if that person's in that
30
bunker and he's
seconds.
looking inside, that means they're shooting at the snake or the center, which is nothing necessarily wrong with that. But what you're not doing is you're not taking advantage of
10
getting
seconds.
further up the field and having a better angle by looking outside. That's
Right.
what we're referring to. Dyzana on the left, Rude Boys on the right.
Game on.
Snake on the break for Dyzana.
Ooh. Rude Boys go all the way to 3-3 off the break. That was a sneaky little run.
Five alive for Dyzana right now.
You're right, not Lupo. They shouldn't have lost that point.
Big move up to the center brick for Dyzana.
Yep, you can see their spread. They got both bricks now hot. Like to see Liz get out to that Dorito corner to support the player. Thank you for the subscription after me, Lucky Charms.
Good communication by Dyzana right now. Oh, and Liz is gonna get taken out of the Dorito, Kenny. No, that's not Liz. I'm sorry.
Now, Liz is in the corner, but her Dorito player got eliminated. That's where I would have liked to seen her try to get out to the corner, and maybe
Right.
their game plan is for her to stay there. But for the people taking notes, I really think you want to flood that D corner. Not necessarily off the break. It's okay to go to that can and shoot first, but then you're going to want to make that secondary move out to the corner.
There she
makes
goes.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
Just would have liked to have seen her do that 30 seconds earlier.
Right.
Support her player a little more. But I mean, if I'm in Rude Boys, I'm in no rush right now.
Not at all.
You can see their spread. They got the Dorito. They got the corner. Dyzana tries to push up to their side. Got clapped up doing so. And you can see here for Dyzana, it's just that snake player.
Towel.
And that's them
Towel.
saving their. This is
Towel.
obviously they like that person because they didn't let him just get bunkered. So,
And they are
Point
gonna give
approved.
mercy.
Game finished.
well, if there was any doubt
1
about
minute.
Rude Boys showing up to play today, they just beat one of the better teams that we've seen so far today.
Yep.
Relatively with ease and not a lot of pushback from Dyzana. Rude Boys doing a little chant, happy about the win they just got.
Yeah. Congrats. 2-0.
2-0. But, you know,
30
we've
seconds.
seen Rude Boys look good early in the day, and as the day went on, start to founder. So, you know, can they keep this momentum going? That's going to be the question.
20 seconds.
But it's not over for Dyzana. If you're a Dyzana fan, yeah, they just got kind of mopped up, but they
10
did win the
seconds.
first point very strong, and the tournament's not over.
Right. 40 seconds left in this match. East Coast Core down
Game on.
3-1.
East Coast Core going to do something crazy.
this move up to the
rear side of the field. You can see him going all the way.
Great move.
Wow, he came through and took out 2, and there's another one. East Coast Core now on the 50 snake. And they're busting down to the Dorito side. You can see it here. He's on their side now. Rapping and snapping.
Not much time left, and I think
blasted.
Game
Just
time
too little,
finished.
too late.
A little too late.
Game stopped.
Wasted potential is gonna get this win.
No points. Game finished.
But that was a little indication right there that the middle can do some damage in the short amount of time if you're running on a low time situation.